Okay, hello everybody. Thank you for coming and joining to your English class. Be welcome. Let's see. We are going to begin. For tonight, we have to read the versicle, and we have Second Timothy 2:15. Second Timothy 2:15. It says, "The Lord say to us, work hard so you can present yourself to God and receive His approval. Be a good worker, one who does not need to be ashamed, and who thoroughly explain the word of truth." Okay, please pay attention because the value for this week and the word is responsibility. Responsibility. Okay, here we have one more time. Second Timothy 2:15. Work hard so you can present yourself to God and receive His approval. Be a good worker, one who uh, doesn't doesn't need to be ashamed, and who thoroughly explain the word of truth. Okay, well, this is according to the New Living Translation. We are going to take a look for dictionary.com. Okay, as you can see, here we have the word, this word, the value. Pay attention. This is according, remember, this pronunciation is according to the phonetic spelling system, but we are going to take a look for the IPA system. In IPA system, here we have a change in the symbols, and we are going um, to mark, in this case, the all the syllables. Pay attention. The first syllable is this one. It's an R and it's a sound for E, like a short E. Re, re, like a short E. Re. Then we have from the S to the N. Spawn, spawn. Remember, we have the sound for the letter O, like a mixing between an A and an O. Spawn, spawn. Re, respawn. This is the second one. Okay. And then we go to the third one. The third one is the letter S and the letter I. And it's here. But pay attention because in this case, this I is like the schwa. Is the schwa sound. It's not like E, it's not the long, it's not like E, the short, is not the long, is not the short sound, is the schwa sound. The schwa. And then we go to one more, and it's bill, bill. And this is the, okay, the stress syllable, is the stress syllable. Here we have the stress syllable, and then we have another one. In this case is E, another E for E. And the last one is for T. It's a long sound for E. T, T. Okay, pay attention because here we go. Here we have one, number two, number three, number four, number five, and number six. It's a word with six syllables. Responsibility. Responsibility. Okay, and this is the word for this week about the versicle. And pay attention because here we have more information about that. It's a noun. It can be in a plural form. Is the state or fact of being responsible, maybe answerable, accountable, and we have an instance of being responsible, a particular burden or obligation upon who one is responsible. A person, this is the great one, a person or thing which is one is responsible, okay? And for example, we are talking about to be a good worker. A good worker must be responsible, or to has responsibility. Responsibility. Okay, that's gonna be all about the versicle. And let's see. Uh, we are on the reading about the spectacles. Okay, and you know, you have one homework. You have one homework for make these answers. Okay, I have all the, let's see. Okay, wait me one more time. I have here all your homeworks. Okay, everybody that have been sent this homework is here. Let's see. We have the first question. We are going to take a look uh, for each work, and we are going to make like a little conversation or giving some opinion about this. Uh, well, the number one is what is the title of the history? Okay, according to Jairo says is the spectacles. Okay, very nice. I have here one more. This is for Aida, from Aida. She says yes, the spectacles. Okay, yes, clearly. Let's see. This is from Rosa Maria. The spectacles too. Okay, very nice. One more. This is from Glenda. The spectacle is the same. Okay, very nice. And here we have, this is from Soila, the spectacles by Edgar Allan Poe. Very nice. And this is the last one, and is from Genesis Cortez, the spectacles. Okay, everybody are agree that the pillar of the history is the spectacles. Very nice. And let's go into the number two. In number two, yes, tell me, Edgardo, do you have a question?
Yes, teacher, I'm sorry, but right now I am sending the homework.
Okay, thank you so much. We're going to check it out. Well, let's go to the number two. In number two, we have why could you consider that pillar is that? Okay, Jairo, answer, because love is blind. Because love is blind if you have the correct glasses. Okay, um, we are thinking about the blind love. Okay, and go to this one from Aida. We're going to check these answers. Okay, thank you, Edgardo. I got your work. Just give me one second to open it. Mm, okay, in it's a document. Just wait me because we have to make a conversion for it. Okay, let's see, Edgardo's. Okay, Edgardo sent me the number one, the spectacles. Okay, and you wrote explaining. Okay, thank you so much. Well, let's go to the number two. We are in number two. And because love is blind, this is from Jairo, and we have from Aida, because the reading talks about a young man who refused to use glasses when he really needed it. Okay, this is different because Aida thinking about love is blind. That Aida say to us is a young man, he need to use glasses, but he won't use it. Well, Rosa Maria says because in the history are mentioned the glasses, the spectacles. Okay, maybe that killer is related to the glasses, and spectacles is another word like a synonym for glasses. Okay, and let's see, what about Glenda? Glenda say the glasses were the cause of the whole problem. Okay, and you also consider that it is a stimulant, just like a person who needs and do not wear glasses, pulls his vision, emotion, can do it or decision. Okay, one more, and this is from Soila. Soila say, I think that concept of that flow refers to the moments that are happening in his life, the way he thinks about his experience, also the way he looks, love and love the women and their charms. Okay. Uh, and here we have from Genesis, I think it is mainly due to the fact that the protagonists wear spectacles, which brothers in him a lot takes a lot of importance. Okay. Okay, but at the beginning, maybe the protagonist don't he doesn't want to use spectacles or glasses. And let's see from Edgardo, because his characteristics were different before he started to feel something for someone. Okay, well, let's try to thinking about this. Um, the reading, this reading from Edgar Allan Poe is a comedy. It's a comedy. It's a comedy, and because for it's a comedy, he is thinking about, hey, we are going to look about one man that is maybe for his vanity, he doesn't want to wear glasses, but he needs. Okay, maybe remember this is an old, it's an old uh, text, is an old reading, and for that we can think. Well, in that time, maybe people thinks that that is not a good look to use glasses. It's not good. You don't look good. But actually, most people don't think that. For example, when you take a look for somebody and somebody is using glasses, maybe you are going to thinking, oh, is an intellectual person, or maybe is a nerd. It's it's like a smart. He looks smart, okay, or she looks smart. But in that time, according to this reading, people thinking about, hey, I don't want to use glasses. I don't want to use spectacles because they are a little maybe my friends are going to love me for using this one, and they are going to say me, ah, you are a four eyes. You have problem with your eyes. You are a four eyes. Okay, go to the number three. Who is the main character? Okay, how you say about System? Okay, Aida and Napoleon Bonaparte precise. Okay, a very young man who changed his surname to Simpson. Okay, as a requirement, Adolfo Simpson. Okay, we are clearly that is the same. Is the same man. Napoleon, Forsyth, and Adolfo Simpson is the same. Let's see in this one. The John Simpson. Okay. Glenda says Simpson. Okay. Um, remember that is a last name. In this case, it's a last name. Let's see. This is from Zoila, Napoleon Bonaparte. Okay. Well, and here we have from Genesis, Napoleon
Teacher,
Bonaparte, Simpson. Okay, tell me.
Is my phone or you have problem with your Wi-Fi?
Mm, let me see. Um, well, I'm going to change my microphone and then tell me, please, if you hear. Okay, tell me, can everybody hear me?
Now it's clear.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, let's continue to the last one. Okay, but remember, I take a look for this. This is one name. This is one name, but is here we have two names. Is Napoleon Bonaparte per se now as now as remember in Spanish is like when we say conocido por is like you have another name or maybe a nickname. Okay, but he changed his name. Okay, I don't know if you are watching series. For example, there is one series that everybody are talking about it in this week because it's the ending is Better Call Saul. In this series, is happened something like this one. There is a man that he has a name, and is the name is Jimmy McGill is his name. It's like Napoleon Bonaparte for sight. But for something, in this case, for example, he changed the name because he wants to be another man and he wants to be a new lawyer, and he changed his name to Saul Goodman. Is the same in this case is one character with two names. One is the real name and the other one is a changing, but it's two a real name. We have is the same man, Adolfo Simpson, or we have to say, or Napoleon Bonaparte for sight. Well, let's go to number 4. How can you describe, according to Jairo, is insecure, about to change appearance, using glasses, because he believes love at first sight. He believes love, and this can affect him. Okay. Let's see. What about the thinking of Aida? Aida said to us, a young man, not yet 22 years old, handsome, he's 8, okay, he has fully hair, regular news. Okay, this is, I like this because Aida is making a physical appearance description. She makes a physical appearance description for the character. But for example, Jairo says something about the emotion or maybe the way to be from the character. Let's go to see what say Rosa. Rosa say John is John because needed to use the spectacles. Okay, John is well, thank you. Glenda, a person of good physical appearance. Okay, one more time, physical appearance. Vain, stubborn personality. Okay. Soila say to us, it is joyful way that is discovering life and love, serene way describing his emotion, the way you think things. Okay. Let's see, is John handsome, vain, and shallow. Thank you so much, Genesis. And Eduardo says overbearing, arrogant, but he is a human. He changed his characteristics and himself. Okay, excellent, because some of you says, okay, according to this, I'm going to say the physical appearance. I'm going to thinking about the physical appearance from the character. But other ones says Well, let's go to the emotion. Let's go about the way he is and what he is maybe showing to us about the personality. Okay, very nice, excellent. Let's go now to the next question. Um, Here is, how do you consider the personality of the main character, good or bad? Okay, you are going to choose between good or bad. Let's see. We are going to make like a score. We are going to make bad and let's see, good. How to say bad? Okay, 1 point for bad. Let's see the next is Aida. Aida says, this case, describe it, again, ardent. Some of these are okay, but positive quality. Okay, Aida, can you tell me? Okay, it's nice your description, but the most important thing is, do you think it's good or bad? Okay, okay, Aida, she doesn't come. Well, let's see. I don't have clearly about Aida answer because she says, Aida, hello?
Hello, good evening.
Hello. Okay, thank you for coming. We are talking about your answer number 5. I want to know, okay, your description is excellent, but I want to know, do you think it's good or bad? Mr. Simpson, is good or bad for you?
The main character uh, are bad.
He is bad. Okay, thank you so much. 2 points for bad and 0 for 2. Let's go to the next. This is from Rosa. Let's see. Rosa says his personality was impatient and is bad. Okay, bad. 1 more point for bad. Let's go to the next from Glenda. Glenda say bad. Okay, it's bigger. That is clear. It's clear here. Bad. Thank you so much. It's bad. Okay, 4 points for bad. Let's see what Soila says. He looked like a good person. Okay, he looked like a good. Is looking like a good. Okay. Let's see. We are going to at a point is looking like a good. Let's go to the next. In this case, I think it's bad. Okay, thank you so much. Genesis is bad. And the next is number 5. What is the message? For me, probably the short, the most important. No, number 5. You have to number 5. This is the number 5. He's bad. Okay, thank you so much. Well, very nice. Okay, we have 6 points for bad. He is a bad person, and 1 that say is good. Is good. Well, let's.
But it depends the way you see it. It depends how you read it and feel that story.
Okay, thank you so much. You have a nice point. You have a nice point. We can say, hey, this is not a bad person. For me, is a good person. It depends about what are you going to thinking. What is the definition about good or bad? Because for something, or for some people, maybe something like looks, that's the way, because I let's say he looks like good. We can say, okay, he looks like bad. I'm not so sure about he is bad or he is good, because I have I have my emotion, I have my feelings, and I can think he is doing the nice things or the good things. But if we are going to talking, for example, about moral values, well, if we apply moral values, Christian values, or another kind, well, we are going to say this is a bad person because here we have, for example, he is vain, and the vain is bad, but it's bad for the religion. Okay, this is a nice question, because we are going to say it's good or it's bad according what we are watching, or maybe what we are thinking about him, or maybe let's try to imagine he is a woman, he's not a man. We are going to think, hey, and what about the woman? There is one woman in this lecture. What about this woman? The woman is good or is bad? If we are going to complete the lecture, or maybe this reading, we are going to thinking about, hey, but this woman make a shit with Simpson. She make a big shit to Simpson because he cheated in him. And she used another character to make make that tweet and give maybe a lesson to Simpson. But is clearly that we can just say is good or bad if we are not going to thinking about what are inside to me, what are my point of view about this lecture. Well, in number 6, what is the message? Well, for Jairo, appearance isn't primordial. People can trick us into about how to be. Outside will be different than inside. Okay. Let's see. Aida says about the vanity of the person. Okay. I'm using the glasses and not accept that needed. One more. Number 6. Not all the letters is gold. Okay, very nice. With an idiom, should have careful because faces we see, we don't know. Okay, another idiom. Glenda says about this getting carried away emotion doesn't allow you to see things clearly. Not wearing glasses when necessary can also affect. Okay, one more. So let's say the message that history want to say that there is always someone can like you matter your physical or financial things. Always having that respect, you know. Okay, very nice. Let's see. It's about not only looking the appearance of the people, but also their qualities. Okay. And over here, for me, the most important thing is, in spite of the people believe that the creation around the world, person always change. Fine with a person that. Okay, thank you so much. Well, and we go to the last one. Do you believe? Okay, we are going to make another score for this. For this is for number 5, and now for number 7 we are going to make another score. Let's see. Believe if not believe in love at first sight? Okay, let's see. Haida says, no, I don't. Okay, 1 point for this, 0 for this one. Let's see. Okay, doesn't exist. Okay, I just think it doesn't exist. Like not believe. Let's go to Rosa. I don't. Okay, I don't. That's for you. Glenda, let's see what say Glenda. It's a physical attraction. Love is more complex. Okay. I'm not so clear, Glenda, but I think you don't believe in love at first sight. Okay. Let's see for the next. I do believe, okay, because very nice. Thank you. 1 point for this from Soila. Yes. Let's go to the next. No, I don't believe in that. Okay. Somebody else that don't believe in that. No, yes. And the last one from, I would like to say, yes, I have experience. Okay, very nice. Different person, I can't say I don't. Okay. Well, I'm going to make a question for this last question, and is this. We have in English, you remember we have in English two ways about talking the love. We can say, for example, fall in love. We can say is stay in love. Okay, you are going to thinking about this. Fall in love, stay in love, and try to tell me. Try to tell me, what do you think? Do you think that fall in love is like love at first sight? Or no? Somebody wants to say me?
I think so, yes, because that's your feeling, right? You're involved in your emotion, correct?
That's correct. That's correct. Okay, let's see. I want to hear someone else's opinion. We have to get the difference between fall in love and stay in love.
Yes, I think it is the similar fall in love and love at the first sight. But it's a trick. It is a trick because at the stay in love is looking for the others. So the emotional, the physical. So you know about the other person.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's try to associate fall in love, stay in love to the time. What about the time? Okay, and we can say, if we make another, we say about the time, to fall in love is like this. You can fall in love like this. Just you only see that person, you only watch that person, and you are fall in love. You are fall in love. But is stay in love takes a long time for it, because this is like you have a relationship. This is only a feeling. I feel that. It's a feeling. And the same is the first sight. Is the love at first sight. But it depends. I like the answer from Edgardo and from Zoila. I love it because they say the experience, the experience. Okay, we have to talking about the experience. Maybe for some people are going, 5 people say, I don't believe in love at first sight. But 2 people say, I believe in love at first sight because why? Okay, because you had an experience about it. Maybe somebody doesn't have. Okay, I want to explain something from this lecture in Spanish for finish with this lecture. Do you remember I say this is Edgar Allan Poe is a nice writer, but it can be a little difficult to read or maybe to understand. I want to say this. No se les olvide, esta lectura es una lectura cómica, realmente. Es comedia. Es una comedia de este señor. Entonces, como comedia, él lo que trata de figurar es la ironía. La ironía está detrás de todo este relato. Entonces, el hecho de mezclar el amor a primera vista, el love at first sight, con unos anteojos, es pura ironía. Es pura ironía. Porque él no se está refiriendo tanto en la lectura, no está tanto en la lectura a que con esto voy a ver al amor, sino que tiene que ver con ese juego que le hace la tatarabuela al personaje, en el sentido de engañarlo, ¿verdad? Porque no la distinguió bien a lo lejos, ¿verdad? Y la vio como una beautiful woman, pero al verla ya con los propios anteojos, descubre que no. Entonces ahí es donde se encuentra la ironía, que por no querer usar esto, ¿verdad? Por no querer usar sus anteojos, no vio bien al amor de su vida, porque al final de cuentas él sí se enamoró. Y si vamos más allá, no se nos olvide que en cierta manera, y no en balde, está el nombre de Napoleón Bonaparte acá. No en balde está el nombre de Napoleón Bonaparte. Si bien es cierto, él lo asocia a los French, a los franceses, pero no está en balde porque tiene que ver con el complejo de Edipo. O sea, la lectura de él involucra el complejo de Edipo. Aquel hijo que se enamora de una madre o digamos de alguien, de una familiar, ¿verdad? Desconocida, que él no sabía que era familiar de él, pero se enamoró de esa mujer. Y algo parecido también le sucedió en la historia a Napoleón Bonaparte, que es un guiño a ese personaje, ¿verdad? Y a lo que también se trata en esta lectura. Bueno, les agradezco a todos sus textos por haberlos compartido. Time is over. We are going to say bye-bye. Tomorrow we have another reading. Bye-bye and take care.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye,
Bye.
teacher.
Thank you.
Bye, teacher. Have a good night. Thank you for the class.
Have a good one. Thank you so much.